I'll count 3 behaviors for you right now. As you listen, count in your head. How many of them have you done today? 1. You replied immediately to a message that made you angry. 2. You were misunderstood and gave a long, detailed explanation. 3. You went to an event that you didn't want to go to just because you couldn't say no. If you scored high, this video is for you, because what you are about to see is the true meaning of these 3 behaviors and how to turn them around. Throughout your life, you have been giving away one thing without knowing it: your power. You gave them something in immediately responding to somebody who made you angry. You gave something when you spent hours trying to be understood. You gave again when you tried to prove yourself to someone who didn't make time for you. What did you give then? Attention, your vibe, and control over yourself. Unconsciously. We are ending this today. 500 years ago, there was a statesman in Italy. His name was Niccolò Machiavelli, and he knew very well how power is gained and lost. A good leader, he said, was not one who was always visible, but one who could choose when and how to be visible. It's nice to be loved, but control was more important. And the way to stay in control was not to react to everything, but to choose what to react to. Today, I want to share with you 5 principles, all different faces of this one idea. Your power is not reclaimed by fighting, it is reclaimed by choosing. One of them is enough to change your life. Put all 5 together, and you can be transformed into a person totally unlike the person you once were. The unique thing about this video: don't watch this as a motivational video. It is not. Every section you watch will contain 3 things: a real-life scenario, the mechanism behind this scenario. A small exercise you can try today. You'll walk away with a concrete plan for changing behavior, not abstract inspiration. And I want to make something clear right at the beginning. This video is not about making you into someone who is cold, emotionless, or indifferent to everyone. Not at all. The aim is that you become a person who consciously decides in which moments to react and in which moments not. Because right now, you are probably not making that choice. Circumstances are making it for you. There are 5 sections, each one built upon the previous. Therefore, my advice is to watch without skipping. Let's get to work. First principle: guard your attention. Definition: your attention is the most precious thing you can give. And like money, if you don't keep track of where it's going, it will be used up before you know it. Misconception: most people believe that their attention is unlimited. They say, how long can it take to respond to a message? But it's not about the length of the message. It's about the mental real estate that message takes up. You see a comment, you don't even reply to it, but it's in your head all day. That's where you lose it. Scenario 1, you posted on Facebook. Someone left a snarky comment below. What is your first thought? Write back, defend yourself, show that person wrong. But wait a minute. That person doesn't even know you. They wrote their comment, turned off their phone, and carried on with their life. And you kept repeating that sentence in your mind for hours. Who lost more? Mechanism. The principle is similar to what in psychology is known as the scarcity principle. The rarer something is, the more valuable it is perceived to be. Like that is your attention. If everyone has it all the time about everything, it loses its value. But where you choose to direct it, you and the attention you give both gain value. Scenario 2. You have a coworker. They come in every day with an urgent situation, and every time you stop your work to help them. A month later, you find yourself waiting for your own work while that person is still working on the same urgent situations. But there was nothing urgent, you know. It was just the habit. You stopping to listen to it every single time. Warning of mistake. Something here you need to watch out for. Protecting your attention doesn't mean ignoring someone who really needs help or dismissing useful feedback. The goal is not apathy, but selectivity. It's a case of reflex versus conscious choice. Mini exercise 4. So today, when you get a notification, don't open it immediately. 10 seconds. Hang on. Then ask yourself, is this worth my attention, or am I opening it out of habit? Micro call to action. Let us know in the comments how often you got to use the 10-second rule today. Second principle, silence as a strategic weapon. Definition. Not losing is not quiet. Sometimes the best answer is no answer. Myth. People mistake silence for weakness. They think, if I don't respond, I'll look wrong. But the truth is, every response is a way of saying to the person opposite you, you moved me. When you don't respond, you show that their words have no resonance within you. Scenario 1. This is a provocative message from someone. Your fingers are poised over the keyboard, ready to reply. Take a moment. Ask yourself, what's different if I send this reply? Mostly the answer is nothing. It'll just drag the argument out longer. But when you don't respond, the other person is left with their own words. Mechanism. To respond in an argument is to agree to play on the same field. Silence is getting off that field altogether. The other person is trying to get a rise out of you, but you are not having any of it. It's not so much about winning as it is not being in the game. Scenario 2. You were told in a meeting you were wasting your time. Right away, you think to defend yourself. But hold on a minute. What happens if you don't reply? The other people in the room can see that the comment is unsubstantiated and just hangs in the air. Sometimes the best response is to let the comment die on its own. Error alert. But beware. Silence is not a means of avoiding an important conversation. If there is a real problem to be solved in a relationship, at work, or in your family, silence is not a solution. It is procrastination. Here, the difference is between avoidance and deliberate choice. Ask, do I keep silent about this subject because I choose to, or because I am afraid to speak? Mini exercise. Today, write down your first reaction to a controversial topic on paper or in a note, but don't send it. Read it an hour later again. Still want to send it? In these controversial situations, is it harder for you to keep quiet or to bear the discomfort of not answering? Comment below. Third principle, visible to some. Definition. Being available to everyone, every place, all the time, doesn't make you valuable. It makes you predictable. Myth. Many of us think, I need to be there for everyone else all the time or else they will leave me. The truth is, if you're always available, you become a plan B, not a plan A. Scenario 1. Imagine a relationship. You respond to every message within seconds, say yes to every plan right away, and are always available. Finally, the other person perceives this, not with gratitude, but as something normal. Because your time was never precious, it was just always there. Mechanism. The idea here is not to play mind games or act hard to get. The point is saving your own pace. And if you want something and it's always there, then you can't lose it. But when being a part of your life becomes a privilege, that privilege is noticed. Scenario 2. In your social circle, you go to every invitation unconditionally, whether you want to or not. Eventually, they just assume they'll come anyway and don't bother to ask if you really want to be there. But saying, I can't make it this time, doesn't make a relationship weaker. It makes it real. Warning, error. That's the big pitfall. It becomes a tactic of deliberately making yourself unavailable to manipulate people. Deliberately pulling away to make them jealous or want me more isn't selective visibility. It's game playing. The goal is not to manipulate others, but to be honest with your own time and energy. Mini exercise. This week, accept every invitation, not because you can't say no, but because you want to. See the difference. Is there something in your life you are doing just because you can't say no? Comment, and you will know you are not alone. Fourth principle, find your emotional triggers. Definition 1, people who can easily affect you are not really powerful, they just know where your weak spots are. False. Most people think, what makes me angry is what the other person said. But what actually makes you angry is that that word hit a nerve you already had inside. Scenario number 1. Someone calls you lazy. If this is a sore spot for you, you immediately get defensive, explaining what you've done and how hard you work. But hold on a minute. That person's opinion doesn't impact your real work habits. Only your reaction in that instant changes. Mechanism. To understand your triggers, you have to be truthful and answer the question, what makes me angry? Is it being called lazy, feeling misunderstood, or being disrespected? Knowing these points, and then when someone pushes them, you can say, I am triggered right now. I am going to make a choice, rather than having an automatic reaction. Scenario number 2. You have a friend who is always in crisis but never takes any advice from you. You continue to listen to them because you don't want to be a bad friend. But setting a boundary, like saying, I want to listen to you, but I can't be having this same conversation 3 times a week, isn't being mean. It's part of a healthy relationship. Warning: error. Don't confuse this one. Knowing your triggers is not about suppressing your emotions or feeling nothing at all. It's not about stopping feeling things. It's about turning off autopilot as soon as you feel something and consciously deciding how you're going to respond. Suppressing emotions is tiring in the long run, but conscious choice empowers you. Exercise small. Today, if you feel a moment where you get triggered, name that feeling before you react. I am angry right now, or I feel inadequate right now. Simply naming it will slow down your reaction. What gets to you the most? Being misunderstood, being disrespected, or being made to feel inadequate? Comment below. 5th principle: winning with patience. Definition 1. Some battles are won without fighting. Misconception. You see an injustice and you think you have to act immediately. However, not all circumstances call for immediate action. Some things work themselves out over time, even if you don't get involved. Scenario 1. There was a false rumor about you. Your first instinct is to tell the truth to everybody one by one and defend yourself. But the more you do this, the more the rumor is talked about, as if that mattered. But you live your life, do your work, live in integrity, do your relationships, and that rumor will eventually fall under its own weight, in time. Those who know you know the truth. Those who don't know you aren't waiting to be convinced anyway. Mechanism. It's like a patient chess player. If a rash player tries to reply instantly to every move of his opponent, his position becomes weaker. A patient player waits for his opponent to make a mistake. I don't need to respond to every trigger right away, just like you. I can wait. 2. Situation. Someone steals your idea, someone steals your work. Your own natural response is to compete with them and try to outperform them. But the truth is, you are already on your way. You put your energy into your own work and not into them, and the space between you naturally widens over time, because as they continue to watch you, you've already moved on. Caution of error. Let me be clear. Strategic inaction is not a call to never speak out against real injustices. There are some cases when your safety or rights are being violated, or when the well-being of others is in question that call for direct and timely intervention. The principle at work here is simple. Not every trigger is an emergency. It's your job to tell the difference. Mini exercise. This week, when you would normally react right away, intentionally wait 24 hours. Then go back and see if you still feel like reacting the same way. In the comment section below, rate yourself 1 to 10 on how patient you acted today. Midway recap. So far, we've covered 4 things: paying attention to where you put your attention, realizing that silence does not equal weakness, knowing that being available all the time devalues you, finding out that finding your triggers takes you off autopilot. But the most important part is yet to come. This last principle is the one that links the other 4 together. Extended summary. And again, quickly. Protecting your attention was about giving it to those who deserved it, not to everyone. Silence was a reminder that you don't have to answer everything. Availability at all times makes you ordinary, revealed selective visibility. Knowing your triggers, you moved from automatic reactions to conscious ones. And winning through patience taught you that not everything needs you to intervene immediately. Indeed, these 5 feed off each other actually. Guard your attention and it becomes easier to be quiet. When you're quiet, selective visibility makes more sense. If you select your time to be seen, you will be less often caught by triggers. And when the triggers don't catch you, waiting patiently is not a strain any longer. It becomes a natural state of being. The one tangible first step. None of these are merely tactics, they're habits, and habits are only made through repetition. So don't try to do all of them today, you'll burn out, and you probably won't stick to any of them. Instead, select the one that appears easiest. Most likely it will be the 10-second rule. Wait 10 seconds before replying to a notification, a message, or a comment. Try this one for a week. The other 4 will come in their own time. Ending. Taking back your power isn't something that happens all at once. It is the accretion of little, everyday choices. Choose one of the 5 principles you learned today and apply it. Write in the comments which one you chose. Seeing it can inspire you and someone else watching. I'll go way deeper into the hardest of these 5 principles, emotional triggers, in the next video because this is where most people get stuck the most. If this video has given you value, please do not forget to like it, share it with someone who may need it, and subscribe to my channel. The episodes to come. Now go and try that one step you chose today.